Hello everyone, welcome back to Fishing Planet. I'm not the chief. And in today's episode, I figured I'd check out White Moose Lake. I've been here a couple times recently, and figured I'd show it on camera. Kinda wishing I had done it the first time I came, but since it was the first time I'd been here, I didn't want another repeat of what happened in St. Croix, where I didn't really catch anything. And so I figured I'd at least check it out ahead of time, and do stuff. Also, I got the boat that I've been looking for. This is the advanced fish finder version. So it's the second one, which I guess is nice. I never got to see the first one. I wish it was slightly larger on the screen when looking at it and stuff. It's a little hard for me to see, but it works. And since it's the advanced one, I can go up to 40% and it still shows up, which is kind of nice. It did help when I first came here, like when I first got here. I drove around on the lake with the fish finder on to find out where everything was. This lake is super deep over on this side. Like if you look at the map, it's a deep hole over here. 209 feet. So, yeah. I mean, I'll cast out like 150 feet and let it sink, and it won't even hit the bottom because I only have like 150 feet of line out. And so it's like, oh, wow, okay. So you have to actually let out line to get it all the way down. Whoops. Cross through his line. Speaking of lines. Probably should have gone into a private room, but I didn't think about it in time. So I might change it in a bit. First, see, I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep drifting. You know, I don't like putting the anchor down. It's a lot more fun to have it pull me. I'm just casting my 8-foot depth hunched runner. That's pretty much what I've been using most of the time. It's caught most of the fish here, which is a little surprising considering it only goes to 8 feet and the depth of the lake goes to over 200. But there are fish down there on the bottom. I mean, if I zoom in, I'm not currently in the 200-foot zone. Looks like maybe 38 feet. So, we'll see. The fish that are on this side of the lake, I'm not as happy about. But I figured I'd come over and see if I can get them real quick. Something or other. I think this side was the burbot, or whatever they are. That's not one I know of catching in real life, but I've also never been fishing in Alberta, Canada, or up north that far, I don't think, so. Toss a little bit this way, because sometimes there's fish back here in this corner as well. At this point, I am on the bottom. One of the downsides to this thing is when you're around the edges of the lake and it does rub the bottom, there are a lot of shells. Because you're supposed to collect 5 shells for the special lure. And I tried doing that, but the shells don't stack. And I don't want to have 5 empty spaces in my inventory, so I was like, whatever. Okay. Guess I'll go again. Kind of surprised I'm not getting any hits. Like I said, this is rolling at 8 feet. There we go. And this side of the lake, once you go down just a little bit, it goes all the way down to like 209 feet. So the fish on the bottom are like 200 feet below my lure, so I'm not too surprised. that I'm not getting stuff, but at the same time, kind of surprised this was my first hit. Why are you not reeling? This could be a decent fish. This is my 20-pound rod and reel. So, I think the leader that I have the titanium leader on there because there are pike here. In fact, there are trophy pike here. I actually got my first trophy pike on the other side of the lake. And so some of the fish here can bite through your line. So I've been using the leaders. What happened? Game crashed. I'll be back. That was weird. I've never actually had that happen before. I'm guessing I lost the fish. Yeah. Oh well. Let's try again. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I had a square box pop up on screen that said Fishing Planet. And then the game crashed. So, I don't know. Probably would have taken quite a while to haul in that fish, so it may have actually been a good thing. I don't want to take too long to do this. Come on, fish. I know I didn't fast forward to the better time of fishing, but I wasn't really fast forwarding too much when I was fishing here before. For one, it's a little expensive to come here, but it's still a lot cheaper than St. Croix. The one-day license, advanced license, is $4,000, or you can get the 3-day license for like 11,000 something or other, which is what I've been doing. And then it's like 7,000 something or other for the actual travel. Alright, he pulled me out of the zone. So let's move. Missed again. There we go. Alright, let's just back up this time. So I noticed in this direction you can turn all the way back. In this direction you can't. Not exactly sure why. Nope, too much. 0. Switch to the rod. Scratch my itchy nose. I don't necessarily like the fish on this side of the lake. I normally don't keep them. In fact, pretty much the only thing I've been keeping are the northern pike and the trophy northern pike. Just because they're worth so much more. But I still wanted to try and catch some of these on camera. I don't know. Let me try a different retrieve. It's a hunched runner, but sometimes I've pulsed it and it's worked better. I guess it's equivalent to stop and go. Alright, maybe I need to fast forward a few hours. I've only got the one hit. Not that bad at fishing, but sure, fast forward. See if that helps. It should. But it's still the beginning of the curve and all that stuff, so we'll see. Come on, fishies. There we go. What kind of fish is it? Can I pull it in without the net? Most of the fish here? No. Ah, a little lake trout. So I was able to haul it in. These things get huge here. I'm not going to bother keeping it. It's kind of pathetic on payment. I'll go to the other corner of the lake and go for northern pike. I have noticed you got to be careful casting around the ice shelves. It sounds like that's the problem I was having. I'd hit the ice shelves and the little lure icon on the top right of the screen when I'm reeling in would disappear. And so if I was using something other than this, where I was actually trying to do the stop and go or more so the twitching, I didn't know how deep my lure was. And that gets to be a problem. Okay, I got 2 lake trout. Can I get one of the burbot? I want to show the people the burbot. Pretty sure that's what it was called. Come on, fishies. So, oh, I also leveled while I was here. So I'm able to get the 7 rod holder, and I can get one of the 2 rod stands. I think I actually have 2 different choices on that. Although I'm probably going to get the 1 stand that holds 2 rods. Because I was having trouble going certain places with docks, and the kind that I have, I can't place down on the dock. So, that was kind of annoying. I think the main problem I was having was in Everglades. I couldn't fish from the docks with my float rod and cast another rod at the same time. And that was kind of annoying. Alright, let's see. Let's go... Let me toss the triple runner some. This is one of the few places that's actually deep enough for this thing. Some of the ones that they sell here go to like 25 feet or something, 28 feet. I didn't even have this with me the first day I came here. I think I fished 2 game days, went back and swapped a couple of my things out, and then came back for, I think, another 2 game days. I believe this was working better over on the side with the pike. But I'll give it a couple tosses while I'm over here. Maybe I'll get something. Probably another one of the lake trout. I really want to show a burbot. Alright, whatever. Let's see. I'm already catching trout, so I don't really need to use a spinner or anything. I don't necessarily want the trout. Alright, so pull, and reel, and pull, and reel, pull, reel, pull. I'm not sure if I've tried the walker on this side of the lake or not. I know it was working over with the trout, or the pike. If you go to the other side of the lake, which I'll probably do in a minute, there's kind of like a spillway or something or other with a chain across it. And that's where most of the pike seem to hang out. And then along the back of the lake from there is where the lake whitefish seem to be. I am not getting many choices over here when it comes to bites. With the swim baits like the shads and the grubs, the 4-inchers were working best for me. I think that's another thing that they had in the shop here with their 4-inchers. So when I first came, I was using the 4-inch shads, but then I didn't have those. Or was it 3-inchers? I'll have to see what I brought with me. I think maybe 4-inchers were St. Croix. Let me look. Lures. Soft baits. So yeah, 3-inchers here. I think St. Croix's 4 inches. But they got those. I go to all the lures. Let's see, I left the silver popper and the jerk baits and stuff at home. They didn't seem to work wonderfully here, but I was getting stuff on them here and there. Let's see. Can I see the other stuff? Oh wait, no, it's here. Nope, that only goes up to level 24. So what'd I bring with me? Nope. Let's do this. And this. And go back to fishing. Maybe I can get a bourbon on this. The first day I was here, the pike were tearing this thing up. Then the other days I was having trouble getting stuff on it, so I don't know. Uh-oh. Game crashed again? I don't know what's going on. Be back. Okay, I switched to a private room. Maybe that'll help? I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. It hasn't done this before, as far as I remember. I think I have had the game crash once or twice before. I just haven't had it show me that Fishing Planet box. Come on, fish. Wow. No, actually. Let's go to the other side of the lake. These fish are being annoying. I prefer fishing over here anyway. Fish jumping on this side of the lake. That's probably good. Slow down. Slow down more. That should work. I guess I'll just continue throwing this while I have it on there. It was working before. See if it'll work today. Maybe I'm having connection issues. Okie dokie. Let's try the walker. I can see fish on the fish finder. So there's definitely stuff here, and it's not that deep on this side. Slow down the retrieve a little bit. There we go. Got something. One of the things that likes biting over here is yellow perch. Northern pike. Cool. That I can keep. But this is originally where I had the issues with the ice, over where this stump is. I was casting around over here trying to get the northern pike with the grub or the shad or whatever. I think it was the shad soft bait when I was trying to use that because there was a mission for it. And I ended up hitting the ice. And sometimes you hit the ice and it goes weird for a minute and then goes back to normal. And other times I'd hit it and the icon would disappear. And it wouldn't come back. So I'd toss it a couple times and then either switch to a bait like the crankbait, where it didn't matter, or the topwater bait like this. Or I even tried restarting the game once, and it came back until I tossed it again. I don't know if I hit the ice again or what, but it was really annoying. Come on, you just hit it, come back. I'm running out of line. Alright, I'll throw it again. At least they're hitting this. They're still on the, oh. Fish finder's on the other side of the boat. I can't see it from here. And I can't turn my head without jerking on the rod. Alright, let's try it this way. Oh, I had it. Let's just go to this. They should be willing to hit this again. If they're hitting that stuff, they should be willing to hit this. Uh-oh. Let me guess, a shell? Oh, bulrush. Oh, okay. I still find it hilarious that you can be in the boat without the anchor, and if you get hung, it doesn't move you. But as soon as you get unhung and start dragging the thing towards you, it pulls you through the water. And you may or may not have noticed that there's water flowing through here, so it's pulling me against the chain behind me. I think the water always flows that direction. I don't remember it ever going the other way. Every time I was over here, I would slowly drift into the chain. Hey, gotcha. What are you? Northern pike. I will keep it. So yeah, you just kind of sit against the chain. Let's see. Looks like there's some fish down there. It's kind of nice having the fish finder. Like I said, it helped me find the fish when I first got here to find out which parts of the lake to fish in. But just because you see the fish on the fish finder doesn't necessarily mean they're going to bite when you toss the lure in. Plus, it's likely shooting straight down under the boat from somewhere. I don't know where. And I'm not fishing directly under the boat. So it just gives me an idea of where the fish are. And they also seem to be constantly moving around. Speaking of moving, shifting my chair. They seem to be constantly moving around. So like if I'm driving around and I drive past an area and see that there's fish there, I can turn around and come right back and the fish won't be there anymore. I don't know if the engine's scaring them away, like it would probably in real life, or if they're just moving anyway. Because fish finders constantly update. That's why the screen moves to the side. And so if the fish isn't moving, then it would stay on screen. Oh, come on. So if I cast this out there, then I'm going to zoom in on the fish finder while I reel, and you'll see like there's the arches are fish, and it's moving to the left. So like it'll pulse, and then that'll move over, and it'll pulse, and that'll move over, pulse, that'll move over, and stuff. But if the fish stays there, then the fish isn't moving. It's not necessarily always multiple fish. It could just be one fish sitting there. But when they move, then they disappear. Nothing on that cast? Alright, let's cast back over here. The pike seem to like sitting here in this corner, but so do the yellow perch. And then over by this giant tree that's sticking out of the water around the corner to the left, towards where I just cast. And then occasionally I'll also get them along the back of the lake. Once you get a little bit further over, that's where I started getting the lake whitefish. Which, they're okay. They're kind of small. So, again, the only thing I'm keeping is the northern pike. Something hit it. You gonna come back for it? Even pausing a little bit. Give you an extra chance. Yeah, there's something. You gonna grab it? No. You hit it. Alright. Oop, wrong button. Let's toss the triple runner. It's too shallow over here for it, but I might still grab something. If something gets it, it'll put me back out. Maybe whatever it was hitting the hunch runner, it'll hit this. Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't look like anything followed it that time. Cast this over here. Oh, come on. Another shell. Oh, backlash with weed. It's funny, I haven't caught a shell yet, and before, 9 out of 10 snags were shells. Let's try speeding it up. Oop, you hit it. You're gonna come back for it? Guess not. Oh, these guys are being annoying today. So far, that first day I fished here was the best day I've had. I don't know for sure what was different about the weather. As far as I know, they were all sunny days that were cold. Alright. Actually, you know... Let's see. Let's try this one. This got the 3-foot runner on it, but this is 12-pound test, so I gotta be careful. Oh, okay. There we go. Finally, something grabbed it. Pulling the line. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to reel this in on 12-pound test. Gotta watch the drag. Alright, let's go this way. It seems easier for the fish to pull me backwards for some reason in this boat than forwards. One nice thing about being in the boat as opposed to the kayak is they don't roll you over. So you don't flip over and pop back up again like you do on the kayaks. They just start dragging the boat sideways instead. So the northern pike. Oh, trophy northern pike. Cool. Well, while I'm over here, there's the down tree I was talking about. It has a fairly large hitbox on it. You'd think you'd be able to cast around it, but to a point you can't. Anybody gonna grab it? Nope, don't say anybody. Let's try the 8-foot while we're over here. I was having better luck on this before. At least the 3-footer got me out of the cove without having to start the engine again. It's always more fun for me to do it that way. Plus, I get a fish. I do like the snow in the mountains at this location. That's something I miss about moving to Florida. Speaking of moving, have you noticed the picture behind me is gone? I took it down. planning to try and sell my house by the end of the year. It's only a couple months from now, so I may or may not be able to actually sell it by then, but maybe I can at least list it. We'll see. I don't know how much that's going to affect my videos. Oh, you guys are picky. They loved this bait the first day I was here. I caught pretty much everything in this lake that was willing to bite this bait that first day I was here. So I didn't necessarily catch like the trophies and unique variants, but I'd catch like all the different types of fish. I think there's 3 or 4 different types of trout here, like the brown trout and the lake trout, and I think at least one other kind. I caught all those. I'd catch the whitefish. I'd catch the northern pike. I caught the burbot. Atlantic salmon, those two. So salmon, another one of those that isn't really worth keeping. I'm a little surprised as to how much they vary the cost of the fish. So like certain fish are worth a lot more than others. And I'm not really sure exactly why they do that. I mean, I guess in reality, different types of fish are worth different amounts if you're selling them. But I didn't think... You're essentially a professional fisherman in this, and I didn't think they sold their fish. They may make prize money for catching them, so maybe that's what it represents? Maybe it's meant to be prize money, but considering we're not always in competitions and things, I don't know. I've never heard of sport fishermen just getting paid for the fish they caught, though. Another Atlantic salmon. No thanks. Let's see. So, let's see. So, Atlantic salmon, brook trout. That's the one I couldn't remember. That's what the burbot looks like. So far, I've only caught the common one. And I think for the most part, I caught him on this crankbait, the Hunch Runner. Although, I was also using the shads and things for a bit as well. Lake chub, I had to catch on float tackle. Lake trout, we've already caught this episode. Lake whitefish, I was talking about, it's along the back of the lake. They don't seem the biggest. Northern pike are all over in this corner. Pumpkin seed, that I caught on float tackle. Splake, I think that was a type of trout as well. Those I catch on different stuff. See, this I had to use float tackle with the semolina balls. And my nemesis, the yellow perch. So, I think this unique lake trout is now the biggest thing I've ever caught in Fishing Planet. Followed by the alligator gar from Quanchicken Lake and the snook from Everglades. So, itchy nose. Oh, hang on something. Let go. I know that's not a fish. There are fish down there, though. Oop. Come on, grab it. Okie dokie. I'll cast it again. Like I said, seeing fish on the fish finder doesn't mean you're going to catch fish. Ah, come on. Now there's a lot of fish swimming under the boat. So I don't have enough line to catch them. So let me do a slightly shorter cast. Because there do seem to be fish around the boat. There we go. What'd I get? This seems smaller. It's probably a yellow perch or a brown trout. Brook trout. I was close. Brook trout, not brown trout. No thanks. Don't want to keep it. I think that's the smallest kind of trout that are in here. If I cast over here, maybe I can get another northern pike. Ooh, got something. Come here, fish. I still find it interesting that the fish can do such a run when they first grab it, and then not have that much power after that. Another Atlantic salmon. They seem to be really powerful for their size. I get those 8-pound Atlantic salmon, and they seem to drag me around like a 10 or 12-pound northern pike. Nope. Okay. How about out here further? Okay. Guess I'll try the triple runner again. Cast a little further out since it goes to 13 feet. Yay! You are not moving the boat. There's another brook trout. Nope, lake trout. Well, 10.5 pounds. 10.5 pounds. And it was barely moving the boat. But those 8-pound Atlantic salmon pull me all over the place. Now, when I got that unique lake trout, that pulled me around a bit. Took out my line, all that stuff. I don't like taking 20 minutes to reel in a fish, though. Alright, come on. Got a couple in a row, that's kind of nice. Ooh, ooh, I finally need the landing net? No, wrong button. Trophy lake trout. Cool. $1,000 less than it should be, so nope. No thanks. Try over here. Oh, this is the deep runner. Or a triple runner. I cast it in the shallow water. Whatever. The game doesn't seem to mind as much when you cast the deep stuff into shallow water. Oh, you didn't come back for it? Sheesh. I'm not getting multiple hits today. A lot of times stuff will hit it and then come back for it. Today it's a one and done. Let's go this way. Pull me sideways. Another salmon. No thanks. Let's go out here. Maybe I'll get one of those lake whitefish to show you. I keep getting hung. No? Okay. We're back to that. I think the whitefish are more likely to bite this anyway. Come on, game, I want to show them one of the lake whitefish. Of course, I wanted to show you the burbot earlier, and they weren't biting. But maybe I'll get something. Oop, got hung again. At least it popped loose. Sheesh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I thought I missed the little box and cast it at my feet. Still wasn't the furthest cast. Try back over here. Oops. Oh, okay. Closer than I thought. Fish under the boat. Fish on the lure. Northern pike. That I keep. Go for this again. Kind of a short cast, but Usually if there's fish back here, they'll grab it. So hopefully it'll work. Ooh, maybe. Maybe. You gonna stay on? Yep. Cool. Is it another northern pike? It is! I get to keep 2 in a row. Alright, now we cast out here because we're starting to float that way. Come on, fish. Nope. Okay. How about this spot? This is pretty much what I've been doing when I come here. I come over to this corner of the lake and I'll cast into the corner behind me, I'll cast over here, I'll cast over there. And just try and catch as many of the northern pike as I can. Then if I get bored of going for the northern pike, I'll see if I can catch something else. I don't normally keep it, unless I'm really bored, but... sometimes it's nice to catch something else here and there. Or once I've filled up my keep net with northern pike, sometimes I'll go for the other stuff. Just so I can get extra experience and things. Since these fish are half decent experience compared to the stuff I normally catch. Nope. Okay, how about over here? Oh, okay. Oh. I want to throw the walker again. I haven't thrown this for a few minutes. Maybe it'll do better now. Slow that down. Okay. What if I go slower? There's fish everywhere under the boat. Pull it in. It's not moving the boat, so I know it's coming to me. Trophy, yellow perch. No thanks. I'm actually relatively surprised that's the first one I've caught this episode. Come on, fishies. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Okay, maybe not. Go back to this again. Anybody want a yellow shad? Maybe one of the other colors would work better today. Alright, cast it once over here. If I don't get any hits or whatever, then I'll try the other color. That first day I was here, they were tearing up this yellow one though. So I'm not sure what happened. It was a sunny day. Oop. Oh, not left and drop. I wanted twitching. Alright. Well, let me try twitching. Died again. Okay, let's try this again. Don't touch the bottom. Don't. No. Ah, crap. Gotta do it the other way now. Twitching does not seem to be working. Oh! Maybe it did. What'd I get? Northern Pike. Cool. Let's try the other color anyway. Let's see, that one. Maybe the darker color will work better. Supposedly darker colors work better when it's sunny anyway. Sometimes I see that in the games and sometimes I don't. Normally you'd also want to match the color to whatever they're eating. Naturally. So the bait fish or the bugs or whatever. The frogs. Crawfish. Ooh, gotcha. You're just coming straight here. Trophy, yellow perch. No thanks. I did end up getting my new personal best trophy yellow perch while here. So that's another one of those things that I got. I've caught a fair number of yellow perch. I think you get them at Emerald Lake and at one or two of the European locations I was catching perch. I can't remember if they were yellow perch or like European perch or something. It might have been like a European variant. Good twitching. Kind of worked earlier. This lure's really heavy though. So I gotta reel really fast to get good twitch. I don't like having to reel in that fast. Uh-oh. Somebody liked it. You gonna keep it? No. No. Alright. I'll give it one more cast. Then I'm changing colors again. Nobody wants it? Oop, somebody hit it. You hit it too close to the boat, though. You hit it twice, right next to the boat. I'm still changing colors. Obviously, you didn't really want it. Oh, now what? Did I get my first on-camera shell? Turtle! Okay. Hi, turtle. Bye, turtle. I still wish you could keep those. But I don't have room for it anyway. Alright, maybe not. Let's see. Let's try... I got some larger spinners. To come here. In fact, this might even be what I caught the, that unique on. So maybe I can get something on this before the end of the video. Still haven't gotten the lake whitefish. So let's cast over here. Can't remember if they actually bite spinners. Okay. Maybe that's not going to work this far into the corner of the lake. Hung on something else. Did I get another turtle? More bulrush. Come on, fish. Oh, come on. Alright, let's see. You're gonna ride it right by the boat. I'll reel from back here. Sometimes that helps. Gives them an extra little bit to grab it. Is this a pike? Northern pike! Cool. Did it drag me out far enough to get a lake whitefish? Got hung on something else. I think there's a couple trees on the bottom over here. They don't show up on my fish finder though, because I don't have the super fancy one, only the advanced one. But I think once you get like the pro one on, I guess, the bass boats, it'll actually show you the plants and stuff on the bottom. That I know from watching videos. Get out from under the ice. Come here. Come here, fish. Come here. It's jumping over on the shore, but I can't get to it because of the ice. Come here. I think the big unique lake trout that I caught did that. Where'd you go? I need the landing net. You in the ice again? Quit it. Okay. Are you close enough to use the net yet? Trophy pike, maybe? Yep, trophy, northern pike. Cool. That helps. Still not a whitefish, but that's technically better than a whitefish. Considering I'd release the the lake whitefish, even if it was a trophy. Because they don't pay well. Oop, got something. What'd I get this time? It's coming right towards me. Maybe it'll be a whitefish. Or a yellow perch. Lake whitefish! Got to show you guys one. Not gonna keep it. But yeah, usually when I catch them, it's along the back over here. And I always catching them every day that I've been here. When I'm over here looking for pike, I'll occasionally get one of them. Caught the lake whitefish. Aw, missed. I think I've only started that thing on the first try once. Most of the time it takes me 2. I think there's been a time or 2 where it took me 3. And then there may have even been once when it was the 4th try. I was just really messing up. I'm going to try one more time for the burbot that were over here. Did I cast that too hard? No. Cool. Pull the rod over here so I can see the fish finder. There's nothing under me for like 200 feet. $161 feet. Nope. Okay. Let's try over here. What? Oh. That didn't. It didn't like that. Let's try this instead. Normally they sit over here along this rock wall. I just don't know exactly where. Oop, there's something. What are you? You're pulling me sideways. Did I finally get a burbot? I can see it down there. I can't tell what it is yet. I can tell it is not a turtle. Will you be big enough? I need the net. I think it's possible. Yep, looks like it. But I gotta get you back on the surface first. You gonna stay here? Yeah, I think you're tired. That's a lake trout, isn't it? Trophy lake trout. Okay. 32 pounds. No thanks. I'll try and do more of the northern pike off camera. Come on. Come back for it. No? Okay. I tried. I'll cast it again. Let's try over here. Ooh, got something. Come on, be a burbot. I think I've caught most of the other stuff. I want to show one of you on camera. Trophy splake. Okay. Not a burbot. Although I don't think I'd caught a splake on camera either. So yeah, they're on this side. That's one of the fish you have to catch for mission 2. I think that was the one you have to catch on a grub. There was 2 different trout missions. One you had to catch on a grub, and one you had to catch on a spinner. I think the unique lake trout or something or other was on a spinner. Or maybe not a unique, but I don't remember. You did have to catch fish over a certain size as well. On the spinner and on the grub, and I was able to do that. So, it's funny, I think I caught the larger trout on the lures before I caught the trout that I was supposed to of this specific size. Because it allowed me to catch any size trout as long as it was over a certain size. But then I had to catch a specific type of trout over a certain weight. Alright. Maybe I can catch the burbot the other way. I haven't caught the trophy or unique yet anyway. Did I bring small cut bait? I know I don't have cut crawfish. I know I don't have medium cut bait. Or shiners. Should have shiners as well. So, number 3. What size is this? 1? Let's go with X series. See if that helps. It's a 4-aught hook. I'm guessing that's the right size. Let's go with the cut bait. And then let's just take it down as far as it'll go, because it's pretty deep over here somewhere. And how about there? I essentially just randomly picked a spot, so hopefully it'll work. I know they're along this rock wall somewhere most of the time. I don't know how deep they normally sit, but this gives me the possibility. Drop my drag back a little bit in case it's a big one, because this is the 12-pound rod. I haven't upgraded this one yet. Anything down there? I randomly picked this spot, so it may not necessarily be a good one. How about this way a little? Let it sink back down again. Can I see the bait? Yes, I can. There's a little dot in the water below where my rod is. So that's my bait somewhere down in the water. I do not see any fish around it. So let's cast out this side. Now, can I see my bait, or is it under the boat? I think this time it's behind the boat. I'm guessing this is the right size hook for them. I don't know. Oop, something got it. Can't see what it is. You gonna take it? I'd really like to show a burbot so I can end the episode. Hopefully before the game crashes again. Because I don't know why it's doing that. But I think it's already done it 3 times. Hit it again. You gonna take it under? Yep. Okay, now, can I reel you in on a 12-pound rod? If I can, and it's a decent fish, I might actually get a decent amount of XP. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's turn the drag up a little bit. Oh, already got you. Burbot! Okay, 4.3 pounds. Maybe they're not as big as I thought they were. So, maybe I would have been better with like a 1/0 hook instead of the 4/0 hook. Okie dokies. I think that's good for now. I'll probably just go back to trying to farm the northern pike off camera. I guess if anything I can show you more of these. I got the unique lake trout out of here. It was 43 pounds. I do not think I took that with me, because I think my current keep net only goes up to 33. But I likely didn't anyway. Yeah, and that was the spinner. That 3/4 spinner that I was tossing is what I got it on. Let's see. What else was white moose? White moose. Trophy Atlantic salmon. That was on the 3-inch shad. From looks of it, maybe the darker one that I was throwing today. Let's see. White moose. Unique splake. 15 pounds. Off the 3-inch grub. I think that was the one that I got for the mission. I think that was the grub splake. Let's see. Oh, wait. That's a white moose. Trophy northern pike. 15 pounds. So almost got that today. I think I caught one that was like 13 or 14. Yeah, I hadn't caught trophy northern pike yet. And see, I caught that on the shad. I guess it was the darker one. The smaller pike were going after that yellow one the first day, but then I started guessing the other was, I guess, the other day. Let's see. Anything else? Everglades. Heron. Everglades. Boop, 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 boop. White moose! Trophy lake whitefish. 6.8 pounds. So, not the largest thing. But, it's cool. Let's see. There's got to be other stuff. I know I caught other fish. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a burbot. 4.4 pounds was the largest one I caught out of there. So, yeah. And it was on the hunch runner. So, like I was saying, that first day that I was there, I was tossing the hunch runner everywhere, and they were actually going after it. So, I don't know why they weren't going after it today. But I was glad I had it that first day. See, that's probably going to be it. I don't think there was anything that small. Oh, wait, no. Wasn't there a, like a catfish or something or other? Ooh, white moose, trophy yellow perch. Right, I was saying I got that. Triple runner. Where's the other one? Keep going. Keep going. Trophy pumpkin seed was it heron? Ah, European perch. So yeah, I guess it wasn't yellow perch. It was European perch when I was over there. Did I go right past it? Maybe I already mentioned it. Was it the last one I saw? That, what was it? The sucker mouth catfish or something or other? I know I caught one. Oh! There it is. I guess I got a bigger one at Rocky Lake. Okay. Pretty sure that was it. Yeah, okay. I guess they have bigger ones at Rocky Lake. Which is interesting, considering that's a lower level lake. But, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go after more northern pike. Off camera. And, see what I can do on that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed getting to see me fish White Moose Lake. This is one of those places that you can come and farm fish if you really want to. I hear the most popular places are Emerald Lake, the Everglades, White Moose, St. Croix, and then I think San Joaquin is the last one. But I don't remember for sure. I'm not that high level yet. I've only been to St. Croix, I think, the one time. And it didn't go wonderfully because I didn't have anything big enough. Anyway, I did better at night at St. Croix. I'm not sure if the fish could see my titanium leaders or not, because I have all the titanium leaders. And so I'm wondering if maybe that's one reason I did better at night when I was there. But I don't know. So, let's see, gotta pause it again. And, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'll do more videos here or not. Probably not. I'll likely go back somewhere else for the next one. But, I figured this was the first place I brought my new boat, and I wanted to show it off. So I figured I'd come back here. That way I got to show off the new boat and White Moose Lake on camera at the same time. And also show some of the fish that I hadn't caught yet, some of the larger fish, compared to stuff I've been catching as well. So hopefully you guys like that. Like I said, I'll probably be back one of the other locations next week. I don't know if I'll be at like Emerald or if I'll be at Everglades or something. I'm doing 50K on gold, but I'm still nowhere where I need to be to get the next Everglades license or whatever, and I'm kind of out of room with inventory. So I'm probably going to have to save my gold coins up to buy a big thing of home inventory, because when I bought the extra spinners and stuff to come here, it made it really hard moving things around. I'd have to move a couple things from like the backpack to the home, and then move some stuff from home to backpack, and then move stuff from the backpack to the home, and it got annoying. So yeah. Anyway, I'm also saving up for that 7 rod or the bag with the 7 rods and reels that I just unlocked. I'm saving up for the better keep net that I think I just unlocked, or I'm about to, because like I said, I'm 36 now, level 36, and I'm also away to 37, just from catching the fish here. Alright, well, as usual, I've rambled on forever and ever after the video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.